Hey, this is Rant and Robin, and the results are in from the poll that I took on various sites. Thank you, DigiFoxCat, for helping me on DeviantArt, and for those of you who took my poll on IGN and along on my Facebook page. And the favorite Robins are, in order, starting from the last place. In 7th and last place is Helena Wayne, the Robin of Earth 2. In a parallel dimension, or as it's called in the comic books, Earth 2, Helena Wayne is the daughter of Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Catwoman, who finally tied the knot in this alternate dimension. She was briefly stranded in our dimension during the events of the World's Finest saga, and became Huntress along with Supergirl, who became Power Girl. In 6th place is the unknown Robin from the 1990s, who briefly took the place of Tim Drake while he was retired, Stephanie Brown. She served briefly alongside Batman as Robin, until she was fired due to the fact that Batman was not being totally fair with her. She then returned to her regular role as the Vigilante Spoiler, who worked alongside Tim Drake during much of the Robin saga. She ended up starting a gang war when trying to prove herself to Batman after being fired as Robin. The next two Robins were both tied. In 5th place, we have Frank Miller's Carrie Kelly, who came out of The Dark Knight Returns and The Dark Knight Strikes Again saga. After serving alongside Batman in an almost post-apocalyptic world, she went on to become Catgirl in the second installment of Frank Miller's series. Tied with Carrie Kelly, the New 52's Robin, Damian Wayne, the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul, Ra's daughter. After serving alongside Dick Grayson and then Bruce Wayne when he returned as Robin the Boy Wonder, he was killed by a clone of himself, who had been bred into a slightly older version, ended up stabbing him through the heart in order to win the favor of his mother, Talia al Ghul, and being ordered by her. Damian was quickly resurrected and briefly had superpowers, much like those of Superman, but they burned out very quickly after a couple of missions and returned Damian to his normal self, but now he was alive again, as he is currently. In 3rd place, we have the second Robin, Jason Todd, who served alongside Batman when Dick Grayson left to become Nightwing. Batman was desperate for a Robin and ended up rushing Jason Todd through his training when he found him stealing tires off of the Batmobile and realized that with his hair that was red dyed brown, he looked somewhat like Dick Grayson. Jason Todd was later killed by the Joker, who beat him with a crowbar and then exploded the building he was in by setting a bomb to it. Todd did not stay dead long, as the events of Infinite Crisis brought him back to life again when Superboy Prime banged on the walls of the jail cell he was in, and it sent a ripple through time, bringing Jason Todd back to life, which apparently was the way it should have ended before. Jason Todd was delirious and stumbled into Ra's al Ghul's hideout, where Talia al Ghul trained him again, and he came back as the Red Hood, slightly insane. In 2nd place, we have Tim Drake, who served as the Robin of the 1990s and briefly had his own series, in which he turned into Red Robin. Tim Drake served alongside Batman for several main story arcs, including Nightfall, War Games, Bruce Wayne Fugitive, and several other story arcs during that time, until finally he got his face burned and took on a cowl and became Red Robin. He served as Red Robin while he searched for Bruce Wayne while Dick Grayson took up the mantle of Batman, and when DC relaunched their title in New 52, they changed his outfit but kept the name Red Robin. If it wasn't obvious by now, the winner and first place goes to Dick Grayson, the first Robin to don the cape and gloves alongside Batman. Well, let me correct that. The first official Robin that most people know about. He served alongside Batman from the 1940s all the way until the 1980s, when he decided it was time to grow up and became Nightwing while helping the Teen Titans and becoming their leader. As Nightwing, he helped Batman in various hard spots and fought alongside Batman in War Games, Under the Red Hood, and various other sagas, even taking Batman's place during Prodigal and during the Batman Reborn saga when Bruce Wayne was gone. But, now on to that trivia I promised you. Did you know he was not the first Robin, despite what people think? There was one other Robin. The first Robin was actually Bruce Wayne, who donned the cape and outfit for a brief day while working with a fellow FBI agent so that he would not be recognized as the millionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. He only wore the costume once, and apparently probably put it into storage until Dick Grayson wore it. But few people know Bruce Wayne was actually the first Robin, and nowadays it has often been relegated to another dimension or another Earth. Alright, that's all on the Robins for now. If you want to find out more, you can check out my blog for more information at http://rantingrobin.blogspot.com. Thank you for listening and viewing my episode. I'll talk to you later. This is me logging off.